Hey you, and welcome back to my channel. And I've been keeping quiet here on YouTube for quite some time, and that's because of the no traveling policy due to the domestic borders being closed here in Malaysia. Thank goodness it's a thing of the past right now, and we've got our lives back again, and it's time for me to hit the road, or rather hit the railway track. Despite suffering from cabin fever and all that, I must say I am a little bit cautious about traveling at the start of liberation, so to speak. And then I think I waited approximately 1 month before I decided that let's go for a little staycation.
Station terakhir Ipoh, last station Ipoh.
That's correct, you've heard it right. I'm in Ipoh, one of my favorite cities in the Peninsula Malaysia. It's very accessible from Kuala Lumpur, and I've chosen the public mode of transportation. The best way to travel from Kuala Lumpur to Ipoh is by the train. I just love stepping foot onto this particular railway station. It was first opened in 1917 and designed and conceptualized by Arthur Benison Hubbard, and he's the British architectural assistant to the then Director of Public Works. Once upon a time, there was a hotel which is part of the railway station. It's called the Majestic Hotel, but sadly, it's no longer in operation. It's gone, it's history, but there is still one with the similar name, Majestic, but it's definitely not part of the bygone era. I'm only spending 24 hours on this particular trip to Ipoh, and now we're heading to my hotel. That's the SARANG PALOH. The SARANG PALOH Heritage Stay is housed in the Overseas Building and also the Gate Wall Building in the heart of Old Town Ipoh. And pertaining to the name Sarang PALOH, sarang is actually the word for nest, like a bird's nest in Bahasa Malaysia, and it's also a symbol for a place of rest. That's what I'm after. And the word PALOH is a token to the dams that were constructed along the Kinta River for fishing purposes. This building dates back to the 1930s, and it's definitely one place which I could easily fall in love with. And look at the tiles leading up to my bedroom. I've booked into the Great Tit room. That's right. All the rooms in Sarang PALOH are named after birds. And for the Great Tit room, I have the courtyard and the garden view. Come on in, you're invited to have a little recce of the Great Tit room that I have here. It's altogether, let me see, 250 square feet. So it's quite a spacious little place with its own sitting room and a large, I think it's king size bed, and a very modern bathroom. Ooh, on second thought, I don't think this is a king-size bed proper, because I have a king size at home and it definitely looks bigger. So correcting my own mistake there. Well, nice little features like this teapot set, and they also leave behind the renowned Ipoh coffee sachets for you to use. That's a television which I will not be using. It's switched on for me when they checked me in, but TV is definitely not my thing. And for your information, if you're looking to stay in the middle of the old town, that's not many choices, if at all, for real so-called modern hotels, because it's part of the heritage preservation zone, so you get a lot of the buildings dating back to the colonial days and not many proper tall buildings, so you'll have to move a little away from the old town if you want the all singing, all dancing, modern hotel amenities. The bathroom area is modern enough. I'm happy with that, and I'm quite particular about the water pressure in my shower, and I can give that one a thumbs up. And you have a nice courtyard outside the room, and I think altogether they have only 8 bedrooms in Sarang PALOH. I must say it's a very charming piece of heritage building, and I love all the little nooks and crannies. It can be quite a maze, especially if you look at the different landings, the randomness of the height of the stairs. You do have to be careful if you're not all that sure-footed, especially when you come back at night. Well, after a few drinks, I had to remind myself about that. But altogether, look at it. Well, I think I'm going to leave you with the rest of the recording of this particular episode. And this is Gobble Guzzle in Sarang PALOH in Ipoh. I'm going to share with you also what I'll be doing for the next 24 hours when it comes to makan and minum, food and drinks. And talk to you again real soon. And take care of yourself until then. Bye-bye.